When Richard Gere made his first appearance recently on the Oprah Winfrey Show, the two got along famously. But all that may change when the actor hears about this month's Oprah Winfrey Book Club selection. It's called What Really Happened by Richard Gere's Gerbil. Crazy. Oprah Winfrey broke down and cried this week, saying she had once smoked crack cocaine. You know, I don't know what she's crying about. I mean, you know, some people in this world never get to smoke crack cocaine. It's ridiculous. Huh? Oprah Winfrey's longtime boyfriend, Stedman Graham, has written a new book called You Can Make It Happen, a 9-step plan for success. Step number 1, become Oprah Winfrey's boyfriend. Then the other 8 are just hang around. The NBA is rescheduling Chicago's playoff games around Oprah Winfrey's farewell show. Apparently, the Bulls are taking orders from the cows. They bring in these kids for the testing.
Right.
They bring in like a bunch of 13-year-olds.
Right.
And then they watch. You must have done this with your
We did
movie.
testing, yes.
And then so you watch the movie, and then you have to listen to these kids.
Focus group.
Tell you what's wrong with
Right.
it?
Yeah.
No.
And there's one guy goes, I was sitting in the back, and this black kid goes, man, I hated the part with Oprah. Man, that was not like that Oprah. And Oprah's not in the movie. And then afterwards, like, it turns out he was talking because there's an opera scene in the movie.
Oh, opera.
I do not like Oprah.
So he didn't like the Oprah scene.
Yeah. I mean, all these guys are like making notes, and the next day a guy will phone you and go, what about this Oprah thing? We have to really... There's one dude, you know?
They say, hey, Oprah's a big star. We should keep her in.
No, I've been scouring the newspaper trying to be more of a more topical.
Sure, up to the moment.
And so I've come up with a couple of things.
Boy, I can't wait.
Well, they mentioned that Oprah Winfrey, you know, is crisscrossing the country with, she's making personal appearances to raise money for Barack.
All right.
And she says if that doesn't work out, she'll just give him $1 billion.
Thanks, guys. Listen, I don't want to brag or anything, but me and Oprah are making the same money tonight. But the show has loosened up considerably. I noticed I was watching Oprah and Dave talking about weed and booze. I don't do either of those. The hardest drug I ever did, LSD. And I remember I was a kid, I was like 16, and I remember they warned me, they said, hey, you gotta be careful with that LSD on account of you can get a flashback. 10 years can go by, 20 years, 30 years, and a flashback will happen. So I thought, hey, that seems like a good deal. You know, you tell me I buy a drug for $5, I eat it, I get high, and then 20 years later I get high again? That's not the point. I like to stretch my drug dollar. The point is this. 10 years have passed, 20 years have passed, 30 years have passed, and no flashbacks. What a gyp that turned out to be. Just more horse by the big acid companies, that's all it is. I like a woman who knows her way around a